Hi, I'm Lori from Lori's Country Cottage, and today I'm going to show you how to make a seat belt pillow. You attach it to your seat belt with Velcro, and you have a nice place to cuddle down when your head is flopping around when you're sleeping in the car. So stay tuned. So let's get started. What you will need is 0.2 of a meter of 60-inch wide cuddle, 0.2 of a meter of cotton fabric for flaps, 0.2 of a meter of Decker bond or a heavier weight fusible interfacing, and one package of sew-on snag-free Velcro or approximately 30 inches worth. The snag-free sew-on interfacing integrates the hook and the loop together. Because the soft loop that is on there, it reduces snagging and buildup. You will also need a bag of polyester fiberfill. Now cut your rectangles of the fleece. The pattern originally that I found took 7.5 inches by 26 inches for a rectangle, and you need to cut 2. Because I had 0.2 and it meant cutting off a 1/2 inch, I just made mine 8 inches by 26 inches. So the actual measurement is not all that important as long as you've got enough width by 26 inches. That's from the cuddle. Cut 4 6 by 7 inch pieces of cotton for the tabs and 4 5 by 3 inch pieces of heavy fusible interfacing. Cut 8 3-inch strips of Velcro, the snag-free Velcro. Now you want to take your cotton rectangles, fold them in half with the wrong sides together so that you have 4 6 by 3.5 inch rectangles. Press with a hot iron on the fold. Open up each piece and place the 5-inch edge of the fusible interfacing along the crease. Press in place. You will end up having about a 1/2 inch of cotton extending along each side of the interfacing. Repeat with all 4 so your interfacing is all pressed in place. Turn the tabs over with right side facing up and the fusible facing down. Position the Velcro fasteners 3/4 of an inch in from the right side and 3/4 of an inch from the crease. You want to position this on top of the side with the interfacing. Pin your Velcro on and straight stitch around the outside edges and then zigzag down the center. Once your Velcro is sewn in place, refold the tabs in half along the crease with the right sides together. Pin and sew along the side and the end that is closest to the Velcro fasteners with a 1/2 inch seam allowance. Remember to leave the opposite end open. Clip the corners and turn the tabs right side out through the open end. Use a point turner to push out the corners and repeat with all 4. Press with a hot iron and top stitch both sides and the finished end. Layer your cuddle pieces right sides together and using a glass, mark a curve to create a rounded corner. Then place the cuddle panel right side up and mark your tab 4.5 inches down from the top and line up the raw edge of the tab with the raw edge of your cuddle panel. Repeat with the other edge so that your tabs are even directly across from each other. Remember that the left tab needs to face down and the right needs to face up. This way, when it comes around your pillow, they'll be able to lay over each other. Pin in place and then repeat the same thing from the other end of the pillow, from the bottom edge with the other set of tabs. You can sew them in place and then place the other piece of cuddle over the tabs with the right side of the fleece together. Pin around your edges and pin a lot. As you can see, I've got quite a few pins there. Then you want to pin it again in towards the center with the pins going the other way. What this does is keeps your cuddle from moving as you sew. If you just did the first row of pins, your cuddle would shift as you cut. And use a walking foot to sew it and stitch it together with a 1/2 inch seam allowance all the way around, leaving an opening at the bottom that is about 4 inches for turning and stuffing. Then you want to turn the pillow right side out, pulling it through the opening, fill it with stuffing till it's as firm as you want it. Tuck in those raw edges and just slip stitch them closed by hand. Wrap the tabs around your seat belt and fasten them in place with the Velcro, and you're ready for a snooze. This makes a great gift for children. As I see their heads flopping in their car seats, this is a nice soft place for them to rest when it's time for a snooze. Thank you for watching. I'm Lori from Lori's Country Cottage. Bye for now.